Payday 3 was one of my most anticipated games of the year, unfortunately. I go through Payday phases. Every 6 months or so I fall in love with the game and completely relearn all the mechanics and everything, and then I drop it for 6 months, and then that cycle repeats. But admittedly, a lot of my issues with Payday 2, like the things that make me put it down instead of sticking with it for longer than a few months, are things that could have totally been fixed with the sequel. And frankly, they're all things that on paper are fixed in the sequel. Things like the progression system and graphical customization for the pretentious PC gamer like myself. I was absolutely hyped for Payday 3 because this is a franchise that I always felt like I was so close to truly being absorbed by, and Payday 3 seemed like it was finally my time to get absorbed, even in a release period where Starfield and Mortal Kombat were already going to be absorbing me. I was so excited for Payday 3. I downloaded the Game Pass version day one, I was super ready to jump in, and here we are like a week after launch, and I'm yet to play a single game. Payday 3's launch is one of the most comically botched I've ever seen. The decision to make this game online only was fucking incomprehensible. I'm amazed there are still studios who think this is a good idea. But Payday 3 has either been unplayable or borderline unplayable since it came out. And according to the most recent reports and leaks, all of the server issues that the game's experiencing are due to the third-party server provider not being prepared for the influx of players and for how big the game ended up being, reportedly because they were going off of the beta numbers, which gave them the impression that they were prepared, even though the beta was hosted in the middle of Starfield's launch period and didn't include the PlayStation at all. Like, just fucking think about this for a second. Assuming this story is true, like assuming the reason for the server issues is because they were going off the beta numbers, like assuming that's true, you host an open beta on Xbox and PC literal days after Starfield comes out. You don't include the PlayStation in the beta at all because question mark, I guess, and then you use that data to determine whether or not you're prepared for the amount of players on launch day. Are you fucking kidding me? And granted, that's what the leaks are saying, that's the theory, that it's not 100% confirmed that what I just described is the canon way that things played out, but if it is, then good lord, this game deserves to fail, because the people calling the shots need a fucking wake-up call. And it sucks because to my understanding, the game fucking slaps when it's working. I can't wait to fucking play it in a year and a half when you get your shit together, Starbreeze. But in this video, we're just going to sit back, we're gonna relax, and we're gonna take a gander at what the Steam community thinks of this game. Because if you're ever having a bad day, if you're ever down in the dumps, you can always count on the Steam user reviews of literally any game to lift your spirits. At the time that I'm recording this video, Payday 3 has a 32% approval rating on Steam after 26,621 user reviews. So I guess we can only go up from here. Okay, at the time that I'm recording this, the #1 most helpful review, top of the Steam page. Not recommended. Starbreeze has created an incredible successor to their beloved Payday 2. Too bad you can't play it. In case this is seen by anyone important, give us the option for peer-to-peer private lobbies or offline single player at the very least. If this happens, thousands of negative reviews will turn to praise in an instant, including this one. It's all anyone wants. People bought your game, so let them play it. The fact that private lobbies have to connect to a server is insane. Like the fact that there is literally no way to play this game, at least the time of this fucking video. Maybe things will change by the time the video goes up if we all pray hard enough. But the fact that you can't even start a private lobby without having to connect to a server, like the fact that just single player private lobby, you can't do that offline, like that is, that's what I mean when I say it's incredible to me that stuff like this can still happen. It's incredible to me that we can be in 2023 and we're still trying to do this totally always online thing. This isn't fucking PUBG. This isn't fucking Apex Legends. This isn't a game that cannot exist at all if you don't have people like in the server with you. This is not that kind of game. Why are you treating it like one? With all of the always online games that have come and gone over the years, how was this not something you were accounting for? Let's see another one. They made the throw bag button into the throw grenade button and I blew up my whole team. Recommended. I love the part where Dallas says it's payday time and stole the servers. Truly a masterpiece. The real heist was on our wallets. I'm Joe, and this is not my favorite game on Steam. Here's a more real one. 1, no chat in lobby.
Why?
2, a damn timer in lobby.
Why?
3, can't host.
Why?
4. Melee weapons are removed.
Why?
5. No numerical values on weapons, instead a slider that doesn't actually tell you anything.
Why?
When you make a new game, shouldn't it be better than the previous game? Why make the same thing worse? Perfectly valid criticisms. I would love to give my opinion on the gameplay criticisms of Payday 3, but I still can't fucking experience them. You can't have bad things in a game if the whole game is gone. 99.8% of matchmakers quit right before they hit bid. What do you get when you cross an online-only game with servers that don't work? You get your money back. Porn games have better matchmaking than this. I paid $39.99 for the main menu. Recommended. Robbing banks is really fun, and playing Payday is a great way to unwind afterwards. Product received for free. I've put 40 hours into Payday 3. Oh, nice. Is it a good game? I don't know. I've never played it. Payday 3 main menu simulator. I love getting all the loot stealth on Overkill just to be rewarded with 0 XP because I did not play the way the challenges want me to. Amazing feature. Are you serious? Is that a thing now? Is like complete challenge-based progression? Is that a fucking nonsense thing this game's doing too? I don't get why games are doing that. I don't get why there's this weird, it's starting to feel like there's this weird transition from multiplayer games progression systems based on total XP and now based on like milestones and like challenge completions. And it's, I fucking hate it. It's stupid. I fucking hate it. It's completely counterproductive. It's literally only there to cheese people's concurrent player counts. When in reality, the backwards thing is if you just had an XP based progression system, I would want to play the game more. You wouldn't have to cheese the player counts. People would just play the game, you fucking dingus egghead. I have 113 minutes in this game. I have played 0 heists. As a forklift certified man, I inspect the forklifts in every game I play. I can say with confidence that these are the best damn video game forklifts I've ever seen, 10 out of 10. Not recommended. Matchmaking for 20 minutes for solo play. That's right, I want to play solo and game is matchmaking and cannot find a match. Solo. Can't get into game. Can't get into game. Can get into game. Can't get into match. For fuck's sake. God, this is just depressing. Big budget gaming, by the way, it's great. What's this next one? The only clown is the one playing the game. Yep, that sounds about right. I got this game for free and I still feel robbed. Matchmaking might be shit, but the actual game is valid. You know things are bad when the best positive someone can come up with in the face of all the matchmaking problems is that it's valid. I don't think I've ever heard anyone call a video game valid in a review. That's a new one. When I queued in Tarkov, I'd play other games in my other window, but when I queue for Payday 3, I play Tarkov. Not recommended. The matchmaking got me feeling like Sisyphus. Sisyphus. Am I gonna feel real stupid for not knowing who this is? Oh, it's the Boulder guy. It's the Boulder guy. I went to college for theater. Can you tell that about me now? Not recommended. Imagine waiting for an hour and 10 minutes and still not being able to get into a private game. I feel like that can't be hammered home enough. It's insanity. It is pure insanity that you can have a game released today with no option to just play it offline, like at all. Like single player, like offline with bots. How is this hard? How is this hard? Offline with bots. Last one, not recommended. So immersive that you're actually getting robbed of $40 or more to sit on a main menu screen. This is just too much. This is just too much for me to handle right now. It amazes me that we're here. It really does amaze me that we're here. I want Payday 3 to be good. It's not even like I want the game that comes out to be good. I just want to play the game that came out. You know, I'm not like getting my hopes up like, oh man, I hope Payday 3 turns out really fun. It's like, it's right there. I just can't have it. Ugh. Anyways, maybe I'll try Payday 3 again in 6 months when it's patched and I'm no longer personally offended that they tried to charge us for this. Yeah, an amazing opportunity here, and you fucking blew it. And we can't even really be angry at you. We can just be loudly disappointed because for like the millionth time, how was this not something that you were considering as a possibility with all of the games that have done this before? Ugh, it's just, it's something. Toodles.